Hello and welcome to the show. We are back on a GTA 5, continuing the street racing career today, taking on a rather interesting race and a very mighty winged Sultan. It is a very impressive Sultan over there, good sir. Can we challenge you? Oh, I'm apparently in the next race. So yeah, this point-to-point race is an interesting one. We've got a couple of corners to be dealing with. There's a lot of cars that will be turning up. I bet that Wagner... The Wagner is probably actually going to be quite good here. It'll be terrible at the initial start bit, but we'll probably be quite fast afterwards. I'm going up to have a look. We'll get in a... hopefully in a cinematic mode. We've got a Nero Custom versus a... Is it? No, Reaper, I think. So the start line is a little bit of a... I'd say a narrow one. It's a very, very chrome Reaper. You've got to kind of launch yourself and then get into single file very quickly. Now, in my shafted GTR, if I get a good start, I can probably do it. The downside, of course, oh, it's a spin. The Reaper carried too much speed into there. Nero Custom will take a victory and, well, bump into a tree. That Reaper was very, very quick up until he spun. I am against the blue-green of the Sultans. I think I've got the slightly preferred line. The difficulty for me here is that the Sultan is all-wheel drive, and if he gets a good start, it will probably be ahead of me going through that first section. Now, I should have the car, I think, to beat him further down and beat him around the course later on. This is going to make a mess. Or the Sultan congregation is happening. Could we... No, you go start stealing my space. I know you have a mighty wing, and I approve of the mighty wing, and so I wanted to race you. Bloody typical. Why are you stuck there? I did test this week before I started filming and didn't have any issues with cars getting stuck. Come on. Go on. Get through there. I don't know if it's the other cars are lining up ready for next time. Come on. Forward, 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 or roll. I don't really care. Rolling is also an option. No, I will block this wall off so you can't go and crash into it again. Well, I mean... Or you can do that. I'm trying to help you, goddammit. Why won't you let me help you? Well, I've helped you. You have been FailRace helped. You're a moron. Just do a U-turn now. Don't go that way. Please don't go that way. Please just line up on the grid. Line up on the grid. We'll go racing eventually, I promise. It's always one. There's always one. Dopey, derpy AI. Well, he's activated the start line now. That's going to be a fun time for him. Better get that car parked. We're just going to spin the wheels up. Well, it looks like we're not really going to have too much in the way of competition this time around. We are off. Oh, it's a big old wheel spin from us, but we are now away cleanly. I have... Oh, crap, missed a gear. I have got the faster AI driving mod installed as well to hopefully make them a little bit quicker up this course rather than their normal cowardly self. I would expect to be quicker than the Sultan RS here. I would expect to be able to beat it. There are some interesting crests and interesting bumps. 24.3, not the greatest run, actually slower than the Nero. Mischief one has helped in that. I think there's potential for some really close races between me and the competition here if we don't get, well, derptastic AI that we had in that one. If he gets off to a good start, if they can cause me issues through... I say issues, if I have to be like slow through the first couple of corners because I've got to wait behind them briefly. Oh, let's let these guys get off the line. As the Mighty Wing in second place there. He's got some work to be doing to catch up to the leader. I'm going to jump my car back into this holding area. I want to race the Wagner. Oh, there's two Wagners here. You there, good sir. I will challenge the Wagner to a race. Oh, looks like Mighty Wing. I'm just looking at the mini-map. I think Mighty Wing might go and take victory. Very difficult to tell with they're both Sultan RSs. Nero Custom versus the other of the Wagners. Oh no, against the same Wagner. Well, he's going to get two races. I'm going to be waiting a while again. I don't have the best of luck in terms of picking cars to race against. We'll go and sit in a... watching from cinematic mode. We'll see what sort of speeds, what sort of times. I reckon we can relatively straightforwardly get into the 22s, maybe even to 21s. I didn't actually have a particularly good start on that previous one. I spun the wheels up too much, didn't really get off the line very well. It's a very even start between the pair of them. The Wagner tried to cut back in, couldn't quite make it stick. He's now doing a bit of grass cutting. Oh, Mr. Shift is in a little bit of bother. He will get going again once more. Got to watch out for the cars heading back down the course with this road. Wagner's Lear lost a lot of ground. Should be able to close up through the corners, we would expect, and indeed it is quick through the corners. Has made up a fair bit of the gap to the Nero Custom. 24.4 from that, of 26.0 from the Wagner in the end there. Well, I'm not racing against the car I wanted to. I'm racing against the very quick Nero Custom. I'm fine with that. I'm fine with that. Let's go and park up our car. I could do with... is the Nero Custom all-wheel drive? I assume it is. I'm kind of working on the assumption that it probably will be, so he's likely to get off the line very quickly. I'm trying to find some go. Oh, I got a big kick of oversteer there. No, missed a shift. Okay, we've got to do some overtaking here. Come on, Shafter. Oh, he missed a shift as well. It's side by side. Ah, there are cars coming towards us. It's proper street racing now. He got a good shift somewhere in all of that. Are we going to get beaten? No, we're not going to get beaten. Oh, he spinned it. That is a massive crash. Terrible run. Terrible run by me. That is a humongous crash, though. Is he going to make the finish line? Is he okay? Oh, he has got it back onto his wheels. That is a... that is a hell of a crash. This might be my new favourite meeting. Honestly, this might be my new favourite meeting. Because he was putting up a really, really good fight in that. That was going to be a good race between the pair of us. Until that tremendous accident. But it was kind of an accident that you would imagine, you know, to go on in a, well, very, very high-end street race between these kind of cars. You just pushed your luck too much into the corner and clipped the wall, clipped the grass, and over went the Nero. Ooh, let's try and slow this thing down. This is a seriously quick car. It really is a very, very quick car. Now, I do actually want to race a Wagner. I'll try challenging one. Whether it'll allow us to challenge one, whether it'll allow us to race one or not. Actually, I might just go... We'll go and quickly challenge this one. There's a little bit of an argy-bargy going on elsewhere. Let's go and try and challenge that. I don't actually know. I'm not going to be able to get in cinematic mode, I don't think. I didn't look over that way quick enough. They're going to send them on their way. That's a mega start from the Sultan. Right, let's have another go at challenging the Wagner. That's the ticket. Are we going to have a Nero go and park in a sensible parking space, or is he just wandering around until he heads back over here? Might just be wandering around until he can get back over here. You might have also noticed, while we're sort of sitting here waiting, that there are no other pedestrians around the place. Reason being, when I quickly tested this... Oh, it's a very close race, actually, between the Sultan and the Baltic. Yeah, when I quickly tested this, just to make sure it all worked, there's a security guard that sits in the booth there, and whenever the starter fires off the flare gun, he comes out and starts a firefight. Or when you sit there and spin the tyres, he then comes out and... starts a fight with the driver of the car. So you gotta be a little bit on the wary side of that one, hence why I turned off the pedestrians. If you, like, when dead of night, there might not be a security guard there. I don't actually don't know. So for the sake of safety, we just got rid of them. Either way, in this particular race, the Almighty Wing got off to a very, very good start. The Reaper has not so much. Oh, God dear, that was close. Oh, Reaper's gone for a spin, I think, dodging the oncoming cars. A 25.5 from the Almighty Wing, a 27.6 from the Reaper. I feel like that Reaper is a very quick car, but he can't seem to catch a break. He can't get a good start. If he gets ahead of the Sultan, I think he's gone, but he got stuck behind it, and, yeah, didn't quite get an opportunity to find a way past. Now, my GTR against the Wagner. I've not really got the tyres as warm as I would probably quite ideally like them, but there we go. We are off and underway. Good start. Actually, it is a good start from the shafter here. Now, we are not going to go too crazy. I don't want to try to go for the really early shift up to get that perfect shift for the first one, because it might just catapult you straight towards a wall. God, it holds the road so very well. That's a big win. 22.6. Nice time. Nice time from the GTR, 25.9 from the Wagner. Not actually quite as quick as I was expecting from that goal. Judging by the front, it might have clipped the wall somewhere. Might explain let's not crash into that one. Might explain a little bit. Baltic and Nero Custom up next. It's kind of a little bit of a shame we didn't have the amazing run to the line between me and the Nero. Would have been a fun thing to see. I mean, the crash was worth it in some respects, but would have been an entertaining thing to see nevertheless. Are these two parked up on the line? Are we going to get to watch the spectacle, or do we have a... Oh, we have a bumpy, crashy Nero. I think the Voltic's just about found its way through. This is probably a fairly good place for a Voltic, in all honesty. Probably a fairly good choice of location. While there is still a relatively long straight down towards, well, up the hill if you like. The Voltic's all about acceleration, not so much about top speed. It can make the most of its acceleration if it could actually get off the line. That would tend to help if you got off the line at a half decent speed. Might be quite a long comeback for the Voltic, unless, of course, the Nero makes a mistake, which we've already seen one of them do. This is where the Voltic will lose out a little bit, but might be able to close up through the corners. Oh, he kept it together. It's very, very bumpy. You see a lot of cars going sideways, 24.6 and a 26.1 in that one. I've seen a lot of cars going sideways around the place. We'll try and get ourselves back into the holding area. What can we go up and race against? I'm in the next. I've been picked. They've decided who I am racing. Please don't let it be Derpy Sultan. Please don't let it be Derpy Sultan. Don't really want to race. The Black Wagner would be interesting to see. The Silver Reaper, if he actually gets off the line, he might stand a chance against me as well, getting off the line and getting towards the kind of first, getting to where we have to merge together. If he can get to that quickly, could cost me enough time, because I think some of these other cars might have slightly higher top speeds than me, and I can't get the epic start. You don't get. I don't know whether it's just you don't get the wheelie start here, or whether it's kind of the uphill section causes issues with wheelie starts. Because the only other race where cars don't wheelie is one on the bridge, where the vehicles, even the Pumobile, when I went and tested it, the Pumobile wouldn't do wheelies. Oh, Voltic's in a hurry to get back down here. Smacked his car on the wall. Oh, Leada's gone to join him over there. Well done, chaps. Yeah, I don't know whether it's because we are facing uphill slightly. I'm glad, because otherwise we'd be really screwed. But a lot of my advantage in the big drag races come from me getting a very, very good launch. And, well, we don't here. So, I'd say we don't. We can get a good launch. But there we go. It's a decent, an okay launch. We're going to try... Oh, got to try and get alongside. That was a foolish mistake by me. Sultan is going to go ahead, although I'm going to be brave around the outside. Run the risk of driving into the oncoming cars. Got away with it. Yeah, the Sultan's now starting to close a little bit. I'm going to take it slightly easy on the way in. Oh, win on the grass. Sultan, though, threw it in even harder than I did. Not a good run by me, 24.8. Not a good run from me at all. Had to be a little bit wary behind the Sultan off the start line, and then just ran it in too deep into this particular corner. As I said, I'm liking this as a course, as a race. This is probably one of the best point-to-point races that there is in this mod, and we've got some competitive cars against this. I think, should we have a go against the? I want to race the Nero Custom again, the white and red one, because that's probably my biggest challenger here in terms of you own that car and you have. Not even gonna question the style choice over there. Oh, perfect timing! Look at that. To get straight back into cinematic mode. Can the Reaper actually get a good run here? He can. Oh, there's a little bit of bumping, and he's not gonna quite. He's trying to get to the inside of the Sultan, which isn't going to work down there because he's just got to scrape his way along the wall. Might be able to close up a little bit as we head down here. Is he going to go for an overtake? It's going to be close between the pair of them as they run into this corner. Oh, Sultan's on the grass. The Sultan's going to lose it. Oh, too much speed on the way into the corner, and the almighty wing has lost it. It was. I'm really liking this meeting. It's proper. I say proper races going on, of course, the drag races and so on are proper races. But there is some real excitement to be had in this one. Wagner versus Sultan. Oh, okay. Thanks, game. I was looking forward to watching that one, but no. Oh, I think the Wagner might have spun or got into trouble early on. Oh, and then the Sultan's missed a gear, I would assume, judging by the speed differences currently occurring there. Probably going to be quite a close finish between these two. I would say I would expect the Wagner to be. Oh, must have been very, very close. Someone's had a crash. I think it was the Wagner on the inside. I think he tried to get to the inside and probably spun. Sultan has won that one, and the Wagner going to come home in second. Yep, there's that one particular corner that catches a lot of cars out. It's caught me out. I haven't had a big crash, but has caught me out. You can just see the wing. You see the wing coming down. Oh. Apparently they don't like that part of the track. I say that part of the track, part of the scenery. Oh, bugger. Tyres. I was busy watching Almighty Wing to see if it rolled, and I forgot to heat up my tyres enough. Not great. It'll do. It'll work. We have got to be wary of the Nero, of course. It's the Nero start that is so very, very good, although we have done better. I've minimised my wheel spin there, and we have launched away. Oh, very nicely. That is a huge amount of airtime. Oh, look out for the Sultan being a moron. Now, don't run in too deep through here. Get on that power. We're going to get another little bit of airtime. It's going to be at 22.9. The Nero was close, though. I'll give that... Give the Nero credit. I can't afford a slip up against that car. I think I have got the better vehicle, but I cannot afford to make a mistake against him. If I do, then you are very much done for. Yeah, that was a pretty damn good run from me. I could have perhaps gone for a shift at a slightly different point to try and get a boost, but I didn't want to do it mid-corner and risk ploughing myself straight into a wall. So you've got to bear that one in mind. What I might just do is, well, I'm enjoying racing these guys. It's has been fun. I've pretty much got the fastest car here. The Nero's a pretty good competition, but we're going to go and quickly reset the meeting just to see if we can get some other cars in quickly. Like, over time, vehicles will leave, vehicles will join in, but it will take a little bit of time. So we'll just reset the meeting and go and challenge another couple of vehicles. I'd like to see the XA21, I think, is one of the new supercars. We'll just try... Oh, am I not in the circle to sign up to the meeting? Register. It's because I can. Ah, I can't even be in the first race. Bugger. I'd like to see what... Ooh, okay. The XA21, I would like to race. However, you put a full-on race car here, and... Oh. You have a supercar, you pansy. So you have a supercar. You have an LMP car. I have a GT car, but oh, Lamar has turned up with a monstrous engine. Lamar, please accept the challenge. Lamar, oh, I'm racing next. Never mind, I'll still challenge you anyway, just in case. I want to race that. I want to. Oh, God damn you, Lamar! I want to race you, please. Oh, mighty starting person, who I think is. Oh, I'm assuming they're picking the picking the competitors. Please put me against Lamar. I want to see. Oh, one of the entities. Oh, I thought one of the entities had a crash. I'm not actually sure if he did or not. That is a beast of an engine. Lamar has. Excuse me. Were you the same Wagner? No, I think the Wagner was black rather than silver that we were racing against. Well, there goes the odour of the Torno. Oopsie. Entity's not too slow. Not too slow at all going up here. It is. It is me against Lamar. Thank you. Thank you, oh kind gods of street racing, for setting up this race. Well, Lamar's just mowing people over. I'm actually a little bit concerned. I say this, I know how fast that car is going to be in a straight line. He will utterly monster me down the straight. The thing I have suspicions about is that he's going to get to the corner and have a really big crash, because I bet that Primo doesn't have particularly good brakes. I have a sneaking suspicion the Primo probably won't slow down, because the car itself won't have good brakes, let alone for the speed that it is suddenly going to be going. So, let's see what happens. He might also just fall off the course because of too much speed early on. We'll wait and see on that one. So we've got off to a lovely, lovely start. Avoid the two race cars here. Has he got the composure? He's surely going to start catching. Although he might be having issues with trying to use all of that power over the bumps, because we're going to have to now slow down for the corner. Lamar is right there. Binned it in the wall. Round he goes. We're going to get a gear shift. We are 22.9. Not actually the best run from me. I think I can carry more speed into that corner. I think I can. Lamar's car is, well, savagely fast. As expected. Brakes not quite up to the task. The brakes were a little bit lacking on that one. I might actually just go and be lazy and teleport. Even though I teleport down here, we're going to have to wait a couple of races. Let's just go jump down here. Well, while we faff around, I want to challenge the RE7B, but I'm not sure. Yeah, he's not going to accept it. Let's just hope, fingers crossed, that I will get matched up with him or with somebody equally fast. We'll stick our thing over here just so that we should hopefully get into cinematic mode wherever we end up. Let's try and get our car out of the way. car. There we go. That'll do. Osiris versus Zentorno. Zentorno, one of the cars to have, really, in this, well, certainly for this sort of street race career, for this mod, for these kind of races, proved itself very, very quick in the longer drag races. Relatively cheap in terms of the supercars, as Lamar is making his way back down. Fairly evenly matched between him and the Osiris. He carried a lot of speed on the way in. Is not going to be able, though, to make a run towards the finish line. That's a quick time from the Osiris. Good time from both of them, 23.5. It is something that is maybe not enough to terrify me, because I should be able to set that time, but a slip up from me would cause it difficulties to set mid-23s potentially. Well, apparently we're not going to be in cinematic mode. Zentorno, I don't even know what the Zentorno's doing there. It might be his first time ever using a manual gearbox, because that was a case of many gears and none of them the ones that he wanted. Terrible. Now, we're either up against the RE7B or an entity. I'd be okay with either. I'd be okay with either options. There's been a big pile-up. Typical, the race that has a big crash in. The first big crash that we've actually had here. Oh, Zentorno, I think, might have broken. That was a mess. Zentorno's done for. That car's gone home, and I don't even know what happened to the other vehicle. It's like it's got stuck somewhere. Well, yeah. It can happen with street racing. Hello, blue car. Are you a little bit wedged? I think it might be the Osiris that's the vehicle. Oh, no, there's the Osiris. Don't know what they hit then. Do you need help? Would you like some assistance? It's the patented FailRace assistance. Is not working, kind of working. Still just kind of about working. Hey! You know what? Fine. I'll just give you a piggyback. We'll give you a... no? Are you actually going to make any effort to move? Or am I going to have to do everything again myself? I think the mod might have crashed, actually. I think the impact, whatever hit whatever up the top there, has caused some issues. Be right back. Okay, well, with a quick reload later, we are, well, going to have a serious challenge here. The GTB Custom, likely to be a very fast car. I don't think I could probably ask for much better a challenger to take on up this course. Or maybe that. Well, my plan was to just come here and do a just do a single race to finish off. We'll see. I'll probably never get against the Proto in the right place. We'll have to come back to this meeting. Oh, that's way too far forward. Have to come back to this race meeting, as I have thoroughly enjoyed my time out here. Let's heat up these tyres. Focus on that launch. I don't think the GTB Custom is all-wheel drive, so we should be on a fairly even footing getting our cars off of the line. It is a good start from the shafter, but will we have the legs on the GTB? Ooh, or will we have a humongous wobble through the air? That was a very big one. We do seem to have the legs on it down the straight. Now, oh, no, too fast on the way in. We've got away with that. Oh, it's probably not going to be the best of times. Only a 23.6. I was expecting quicker time from the GTB. Might have had a bad run himself, to be honest. Yeah, I was expecting more of a challenge when I just ran it in too deep. I thought I could get away with carrying more speed on the way in, and I could not. We will go and jump our way very, very quickly back down to the bottom and land on top of somebody. Let's go and challenge that Proto. Oh, someone's got a Pumabile Wagner. I approve. There we go. That's the race that we want to see. Proto versus my shafter. Are they already on the way? Ah, they are. There might have been an incident on that next race. The map's all gone funky, and I think one of the cars might be lagging behind somewhere. T20 did a 23.7. Again, not surprised. T20 is a car that you would expect to be a rather quick one. Don't know what on earth it was up against, but whatever it was up against might have had a big crash. It would be less than ideal if whatever it was up against has had a big crash. Oh, I want to race the Proto. Have we got another red flag situation? Oh no, it has actually got it. It has rescued itself. Something has recovered. I wonder if we had like a big roll, much as the oh god, it was a minute up there. Nero, I know what he did. Nero misshifting will have probably broken the engine. 2, and that's why it says that's why he left. If you do, I think it's 3 miss shift, your car starts smoking, and you lose pretty much all of your performance. You do 4. I think your car can actually explode. Oh, this is a very, very close race. The Proto actually has the grip to try and go alongside the Wagner. Yeah, I think you can have like full engine failure and fire and whatnot, as the Proto is going to take the lead of this race. This is a fantastic race to be witnessing. Oh, Wagner to the inside, tried to dive, and well, they managed to launch something clear of the pair of them. 27-0. Not really comparative times, considering there was some interference, shall we say, in that one. The Proto is definitely a car to be scared of. Proto is definitely the car to be scared of when it comes to this course. Aside from, of course, the mighty shafted GTR. Let's not mess this one up. Good start. It is a very, very good start from the shafter. Oh, little bit of argy-bargy. Oh, I'm trying to get to the inside of the Proto. I was expecting him to be quicker through there. He was not. He may have missed a shift as well in all of that one, because he has fallen back, although he's now starting to close onto the back of my car. Get the power right through there. Yeah, I think he's got. It's not a very good run by me. I kind of compromised the Proto a little bit by trying to get to the inside. They're very evenly matched. They are very, very evenly matched indeed. Well, this has been very, very good fun. I have absolutely loved racing at this particular meet. Some very fantastically close action, some very, very big crashes. On the most part, everybody well behaved. So, yeah, we've got almost back up to 500,000 now, having bought this car. I think next time out we might go and have a little bit of a play around with a private meeting and test out all of my cars. People wanted to see it. I'm kind of curious as well to see how all of my vehicles stack up against one another. That, though, is going to be it for this video. Thank you very much for watching, and until next time, goodbye.